Hey, yo. Welcome to episode 2, week 2. It's your boy, the American Cowboy, Big Red. And we're here at the WWE Champions Week in Review. Now, this week, we're going to be reviewing quite a bit, actually. I was planning on having a guest this week, but with time differences, he's in another country. I hope to have him next week. We weren't able to nail down a time to do it. Just because of the different time zones when his kids or he's trying to put his kids to bed. I'm homeschooling my kid, and it's okay. He will be on. He's a member of our faction. Hopefully next week. I look forward to starting to have guests on. Now, I want to start out the show. I'm going to take us a minute of silence here, probably about 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Just for Scott Hall, the loss that the wrestling community took yesterday. It's a big loss. Scott Hall meant so much to the wrestling community, to the Monday Night Wars. Really, if it wasn't for him, that may not have happened, the Monday Night War. So let's just take a moment of silence for Scott Hall and his family. All right, guys, so let's get to it. It's the week 2 of the Champions Week in Review podcast. I didn't actually get to catch many of the other content creators' streams this week. I had a really crazy week. Usually I'm filming this episode on Monday. Here I am filming it on Tuesday just because of how crazy of a week it was. But we're going to get straight down to business here. We're going to start, I'm going to actually start, my discussion of the week is going to be something that I think is long overdue. I think a lot of us think it's long overdue. And that is the King of Kings tour. We've all been paying for this every week or month, however you choose to pay for it, for quite a while now. And it is god-awful. Yeah, we get a couple extra boxes, a little extra percentage in our health packs. But come on. I mean, it was cool when we had like 3-star bronze. The whole hell mode, you don't even get enough for a full pull of the diamond loot. I mean, come on, guys. I get it. It's probably not much revenue for you guys over at Scopely, but something's got to be done about that. I mean, it's just god-awful. You don't even get 1 million coins if you beat both the first 2 roads. I mean, come on. Like, that's just crazy. When we have 5-star guys, you need more coins than that if you're doing a whole tour. I get it. It's a subscription. And it's not that much, but come on, at least take care of us like that. We get the crappy end of the stick on so much stuff when it comes to Scopely. They could at least redo that King of Kings tour for us. I just wanted to bring that up. Now, another thing I would really like to discuss is the icons of WrestleMania and the lack of straps for them. It is getting really, really old. Like, we need a weekend event or something. You could throw in some Undertaker shards in that as well. But the lack of straps for these Icon of WrestleMania cards are ridiculous. It is so hard to get them. Like, I think I have one on my Charlotte, and the reason I have it on there is because she has a affiliate with, like, WrestleMania 35 or something like that. I'm pretty sure she's my only Icons that actually has a strap. And that's just crazy. Now, when it comes to Icons of WrestleMania, I don't know how far along you guys are when it comes to them. I got my roster up right here. I could tell you right now. Let's see. Tell you the ones I have. I don't have them all. I want to say I think there's maybe 4 or 5 more I need to get. I've been working on them since. Now, let's see. If we go to... No. It's really weird. On my phone, I can pull them up by... promoters, but on the what is this thing called, the portal, it doesn't give me that option. So let me see if I can pull them up like this. I don't know if I'll be able to. This is kind of annoying, and I hate how you got to move through the portal with your character with the I don't usually use the portal, especially to play. I use my phone. It takes me forever on the portal to do stuff. I'd love to know in your guys' comments what you guys think of the portal, like the gameplay. All right, I got my Icons of WrestleMania right here. The ones that I have Big Show, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Stone Cold, Daniel Bryan, Nikki Bella, Randy Orton, Bret Hart, Becky Lynch, HBK, John Cena, and Charlotte. I actually think after tomorrow, I will have Trish Stratus. I think I'm like 5 or 6 shards away. So that'll be cool. And then the only one I have left there is Batista. I don't know why I waited to get him last, but it is what it is. I've actually been working on him and Trish at the same time. So I'm actually only like 200 shards away from Batista, and then I'll have all of those. And right now in the stipulation tour, I know everybody hates them, but I play all 3 rounds every day. I'm working on Triple H and Kane. Those will be the last 2 that I need there, I believe, for the faction feud. And then the Undertaker, I think I got 1,200 shards for Taker. I try to get both packs every weekend, but it doesn't turn out like that because I don't never have enough coin for that event there. Now, I'm really excited to get Triple H. He actually looks pretty good. I've seen a lot of people play with him. I haven't really played with my icons of WrestleMania. I do have them like leveled up. Like I can tell you, I have Bret Hart. I have my faction feud guys to the point. I just got Bret last week. I have all my faction feud guys to the point where I'm at least getting 15%. I want to say with Charlotte, I'm at the point where I'm getting 25%. Let me see. Let's see. I have her maxed at 4-star gold. That's right. I need 2 more of the gold tokens, and I'll get her to 5-star. So she is 14. So I actually have 25 for her. It'll be cool too when I get that coin, because then I'll be getting 35% from her. And let me see what else here. I just got Cena as well. I want to say like 2 weeks ago. I have him at almost 12,000. So he's actually only getting 15% in. And guys, it makes a heck of a difference. It really does. Between that and then you add on, you get the steps, and then if you can fill in any lines, like I'm never able to fill in lines, and we're going to talk about that today. This past feud, give me a break. Are you kidding me? And then as far as, and I'm working on the it's not, I'm not usually on camera myself too much, so I'm getting used to the I'm trying not to do them. Now, all right, so let's get the heck out of here. Now, when it comes to the icons of WrestleMania and the straps, like, come on. Like, this is ridiculous. We really need more straps for these. It's nuts. Like, it's crazy. I'm going against Charlottes here that are hitting for, like, 1 million of damage with a big boot. Like, you kidding me? Like, beat it. Now, when it comes to icons of WrestleMania, I know it's been a pain since they've come out trying to get them all. It's at the point where I think a lot of us have most of them. So now it's just time to work on them. That was one thing I really wanted to put into this month is level up, especially my ones for Faction Feud. I really, really want to level those guys up to as far as I can, because I watched some of these high scores and they're at like 20 million in war score, and it's like 2 hours into the first feud. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, come on. But that is what it is. I just want to take a minute as I flip through here. I'm getting to Bayley, the new Bayley pulled up. That way I can put my 2 cents in on her. I just want to take a minute and say how much I love Scott Hall Reza when I was a kid. He really was such a badass. He came out with the "You needed machismo." I'll never forget that when he threw the toothpick in Macho Man's face. I'll never forget when he hopped that barrier and came into that WCW ring. Back then, we had no internet. I had no idea that was going down. I remember my grandmother, I used to live with my grandmother quite a bit when I was a kid. And I remember being like, "Oh my God, it's Razor!" And she yelled down the hallway, "Will you shut up? I gotta get up for work in the morning." So it was like, 20 years ago. Longer than that, 24 years ago. But Razor Ramon was one of my favorite characters, especially Scott Hall. He was awesome with the NWO. I will never forget so much that ladder match at WrestleMania. Razor was such a good guy. From what I hear, he was great in the locker room. Yeah, he had his problems, but he was so good to so many people, especially now. He was trying to work with a lot of the younger talent. I would love to see his kid get a shot on, like, American television. it would be great. I know he's done a lot of interviews and been at a lot of stuff for WWE. Not really interviews, I take that back. But he's been like behind the scenes at events and stuff. You'll see him here and there posting pictures, or other people posting pictures with him. It would be really cool to see him get a chance in WWE. But I just wanted to bring that up. Rest in peace to the bad guy. Love you, Razor. All right, so we're here. Now we're going to move on to the character that was released this week. Those of you who got her, congratulations. Like always, I did not. And I actually wanted to mention, it seemed like the shard count on her this weekend was very low. Very low. I did wind up with 1,390 shards. I never get that many. But this was also the first time I maxed, and I got all 4 of those bonuses too. I was quite surprised. I think it was like 20 and 40 instead of the 25 and 50. I mean, it's getting smaller. The amount of stuff is getting less and less every week for us. Anybody who's been playing, especially the last couple of months, knows that. It's really crazy. It really is. It seems like it's getting more expensive. There's 2-3 different spend events, it seems like, every week. I do spend on the portal on the weekend. I do try to do a lot of my stuff on the weekend because you get a lot of points for pulls and stuff. This week's episode will have my pulls in it. It'll also have reactions to it. And let me tell you, they weren't really that good. I did get one new superstar this week, but it wasn't from pulls. It was actually out of the chest that we got. I was 300 or 400 shards away from the Tech Drew McIntyre, and I want to say I got 800 because it left me with like 500 shards for him to help to build him up. I got him at 4-star bronze, and I like him a lot. I think I got him up to about 8,000 now, and I really want to get that gear now. Next time I see it in the store, I hope it's soon. I do want to get it. Maybe we'll get another opportunity at that gear. I know some gears are available in the portal, the flash market. Maybe I can get them there, but I do like Drew. Now back to Bayley. I'm checking her out. She's got to be tier 1, top tier. I can't imagine she's not. I watched Garcon's video, and I mean, she hits for some damage. You throw some damage, some move damage, and I would actually probably go with a lot of move damage for her. She hits like a truck, guys. And it's nice too. The other Baileys in the game aren't that great. I want to say, did we get a trial with the mutant Bayley? I think she was really good. I want to say I did use her, but you know, like always, I don't usually get any of the new guys. I do have a couple of the newer guys, but I got them long after the contest. I've gotten 2 characters actually on their release weekend. I got the Technician Embrace Division Seth Rollins with the gear, and that was because I maxed out the event. I think I spent like $340 that weekend to max the event. He was actually the last milestone. And I got the APA JBL out of one of the bags. It's the only time I've ever gotten something out of the bags. Only time I ever got a character on their weekend release. And I actually got JBL Monday on my lunch break, like an hour before the contest ended. So I didn't really get to do much with them. I probably leveled them up just to get some extra points. If it didn't come in the last bag, I might have actually maxed it. I remember I was sitting at my desk grinding for like 2 hours trying to get the next milestone. I didn't even care about the bags. There was something in it that I wanted. And I'm glad I did because I got him in the bag. And I wanted to like scream so much, but I was eating at my desk. I couldn't like rile up the call center. But Bayley looks like she's very good. She would have been nice to get, obviously. Congratulations to you guys that did. She's got a really good training ability too. She's got 2,200 more leech gem damage at 9,000, which is huge for a lot of guys. I don't know if you guys, I know Stone Cold, Hall of Fame Stone Cold, I use him with the leech gems. I think they're leech gens on Austin Gems. Let me just double check that. But I know he gets life back. I don't actually do the move that breaks all the blue. I have the metal on Stone Cold. Anytime you put out 3 or 6 submission gems, something like that, 4 submission gems, you get 100% damage on the purple gems. So that's what I do on my Austin. I'm going to actually pull up my Austin right now, just because I want to make sure I'm correct on my stats and my talking. Look at that. He's right here. All right, let's see. 6 gems to make into leech gems. Yeah, so that's great. I want to say Mutant Baylor has Leech Gems, which I see a lot of people have. He was pretty good in the trial. He's another guy I don't have. I am getting really close, though, with Shards on quite a few guys. I was just looking through that the other day. Let me see here. Let you guys know what I'm close to. I check this a couple times a week because I do a lot of pulls. And only time I get anything good is when it's Shards, basically. At this point, I'm pretty much making pulls for Shards for guys that I need. I really hate the portal. It moves so slow. And I'm just not really good with laptop. It's funny, I'm not good with a lot of technical stuff because of what I do for a living, but what are you going to do? All right, so when it comes to Shards, I did not get King Booker. I'm at 1,600 Shards for him. Roman Reigns, Tech Roman Reigns, I'm getting close to. I got a few for him this weekend. I'm up to 1,600 for him. Let's see. I don't know what Trish Stratus this is. Oh, Tribute to the Troops. I'm at 1,600 out of 2,000 needed. There's a couple more that I'm... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. There's a couple more that I'm a lot closer for. Adam Cole, I'm 93 Shards away from. Shelton Benjamin, I got 90 Shards of him on the Flash Market this weekend. I'm 300 away from him. Stevie Ray, I'm like 250 away from Stevie Ray, and 80 Shards away from WCW Rey Mysterio. Braun Strowman, what is he, a Tech, I think? Oh, no, that's the Striker Strowman. I am 660 or something? What did I just do there? The 300 away. Let's see, Icons of Mania, Undertaker, I have 1,100. Kevin Owens, this is by far, there's still 20 days left in the contest, I believe, and I'm at 1,800 Shards for Owens. I've only gotten the Chase character by Shards once. It was Alpha. I'll usually get them from maxing out. I have gotten like 7 or 8 in the last 10 months. The first one I got was Alpha. Maxed out and got the Shards. Never come close. I've never even got to more than 2,000 Shards until last month, since they changed it to 3,000. I got like 2,500 Montez, and I just built them right up. I wasn't going to sit there and wait because the Chase character Shards are usually pretty rare. Peter Maivia, I'm 100 away from. Eric Bischoff, I did all right. I'm at 1,600 for him, but I did buy some for Bischoff in one of the stores afterwards. I thought there was somebody else I was really, really close. Oh, Lex Luger, I'm only 300 away from. Wolfpack Lex, I really want him. Stephanie McMahon, I'm only like 200 away from. Iron Sheik, I'm like 100 away from. Hall of Fame Sheiky. Sheiky, baby! Fuck you, Hulk Hogan. Excuse my language. I love Sheik. I follow him on, he had a great post about Tom Brady there the other day, Bubba. All right. But anyway, back to Bayley. She's a great character. If you were able to get her, again, congratulations. And let's move on to the events for the week. And I want to talk about Faction Feud. The requirements were pretty lame this week for Feud. Not many people, unless you have Shayna Baszler. I forgot the other one. There's 2 really good tech women. It was garbage. Like, it was absolute garbage. And I'm getting really tired of how they're doing this. Like, it's at the point now where you cannot fill a row in Faction Feud unless you spend a ton of money and have a top-tier card. It's every week, and it's crazy. I probably spent $20,000 on this game in the last 2 years. And it's like, my roster didn't start getting there until maybe like 7 months ago in the middle of the summer. And I mean, it was at the point when I was doing pulls, there were no crappy superstars left. I started getting decent ones. I built my roster up like crazy since last summer. But it's really got to stop. I mean, so we put so much time and effort and money into this game. You got to make it a little more fun. I mean, for the people that couldn't fill those rows, like I was able to fill the bottom row, obviously. But it was crap. Like, there's not many techs or showboats in the game for women that give you a hell of a chance with how they set it up. And it wasn't just last week. I mean, they've made some really, really crappy feuds lately with the requirements for the bonus characters, and it's awful. Like, give us a break here. And again, and I gotta say, I got footage. I'm gonna be dropping my polls in here. the polls have been awful the last couple of weeks, like downright awful. Like the superstars that they have that have been in they're just trash, like complete trash. Like I'm at the point now where I'm just going to stop buying polls. I'm just going to buy other stuff like points for the contest, because it's ridiculous. Like it really, really is. And it's the superstars that are in the polls too. It's like we're never going to use these. These are like people that we wouldn't use even during an MLC. They're god awful. Like it's so ridiculous what they're doing. And it would be nice to just have, you know, an equal chance. Like it's crazy, man. And it drives me nuts. I was able to get to 10 million in the feud. I believe I finished 12th in my faction. We finished in 18. We were able to max. And shout out to my squad, because we grinded the last couple hours. Oh man, we went back and we found stuff, and I'm sure people spent money. And we scrounged up points because we maxed everything out. And we were so close when it ended, and it was just crazy. Shout out to my crew. Hopefully this week we have a pretty good event. I'm sure it'll be a showdown. And I do want to go over something. I was thinking about this last night. We have what? 3 weeks left, 3 weekends left in this month, leading up to WrestleMania. I mean, it would make a lot of sense. I mean, Scopely doesn't make a lot of sense a lot of the time, so I doubt this would happen. But we got 3 events coming up. I would like to see Liv Morgan have a character come out. It would be great to finally have her in the game. I mean, look, we got another Rhea. Why? I mean, it's just getting crazy. I think every character in the game almost has 2, even 3 cards at this point. Like, I don't even know. It's like they'll have like contests, and a lot of the characters they put out, like the 25th anniversary. I get it. Like like Wolfpack Luger just didn't fit in, and then everything else was like the Authority. I don't get what they do sometimes. Like I'm thinking leading up to WrestleMania, we should have WrestleMania even guys who don't have characters come out. Now, Liv Morgan would be absolutely great to get in the game. Even Happy Corbin would be great. Well, the last Corbin came out like 2 years ago. He might even be an NXT guy. Had his long hair. A Happy Corbin would be really cool to get. And then, let's see, a third guy. Let's see, Liv Morgan, Happy Corbin. And I don't know. Who do you guys think the third person should be? I'm sure we'll probably wind up getting like a new Triple H, and just other characters that don't make sense because that's what they do. But let me know who you guys want to see released throughout the rest of this month leading up to WrestleMania. And if you guys could please subscribe to the YouTube channel. You guys have no idea how much it means. You don't have to spend a single dollar to support the channel, the community, well, my community. You can check out all my other interviews and stuff with artists and everything on my YouTube. Give my page a subscribe. I know everybody says hit the bell so you know when videos come out. I don't need I don't want your phone blowing up. Give the page a subscribe. I would appreciate it so much. And other than that, this has been week 2, WWE Champions Week in Review. It's your boy, the American Cowboy, Big Red, out. Peace.